He had over 40 top 10 hits in his career. I went to his concert down at the Solutions Arena over there. And it was so cool. He played 39 of his top 40 hits. And for 3 hours, we screamed, we sang along, we had a great time, we raised a candle in the night. We were just having a good time. And then he left the stage without doing one song. The Piano Man. That's his song, his signature song. And every artist that you like has a signature song, one song that you like more than any other. Well, Billy Joel, for all of us in the audience, even though he had all those great hits, he didn't sing The Piano Man, the signature song that made him so famous. He left the stage, and guess what we did as an audience? Yeah, we started to boo, we started to clap, we started to scream, come back! We're stomping our feet, please! He would not come back, he just went backstage, singing like, I'm just gonna hang out. And he did. He hung out for 5 minutes, because he knew that's how long we would scream. We kept screaming and screaming. Finally, Billy Joel comes back on stage, puts the harmonica on his head, and goes to the Piano Man in the crowd. It was awesome. And it taught me something invaluable, is that we all have a signature song. We all have a signature move. Something that makes us different. Something that makes us unique in our lives. Everybody here has something different about them from the next person. A signature move, if you will. Something that makes you unique. And what is that? What is it that makes you stand out? After this wonderful break you just had, I hope that you're willing to listen today for less than an hour at what I have to say. Because I believe that if you'll listen with all intent of discovering something new in yourself, or rediscovering something you've already known, then your life can change today. But let me start out first with my story, if you don't mind. When I was a kid, 5 years old, it was my first day of school, kindergarten. Oh, I was so excited. My mom had dressed me in my nicest striped shirt, my clean jeans that she tucked in and pulled up to here. And she licked her hand and made my hair stand there. And she said, oh, you look like a stepmother. And I said, I was so excited. And the bus pulled up right in front of my house. And the step was about this high. And it would ride by. I hope you remember the first day of school. For me, it was exciting. I kind of felt a little sick because I was kind of nervous. I was excited to meet my new friends. The bus pulled up, step this high. I jumped up there, got up to the second step, third step. Nobody in the front row, nobody in the second row, or the third row. They were in the back. The cool people, 2 of them. And I was like, I can go back there with my peeps. So I started walking back. That's how I talked at that time. And I walked back there and then we were new friends. And as I got closer, they got bigger. We had jackets with letters on them. As I got closer, I realized these are not people my size. See, I grew up in a small area. The bus picked up everyone from kindergarten, middle school, junior high, and high school, all on the same bus. And I'm walking toward 2 varsity football players, a junior and a senior on the high school football team. In reality, I'm walking into the valley of death, and I don't even know. And as I'm getting closer, I was looking at their jackets and going, that's a little bit cool. I felt cool. And when I got up to them, I said, hey, you cool. And they looked at me like this. What are you doing back here, kid? You can't sit back here and not shit cool like us. These What's wrong with your mouth, buddy? And then when I tell the story, the worst, they sound like Goofy from Disney. They're like, oh no! Everybody, oh my God! And I'm like making out. But here I am, standing in front of my new friends. I thought I was cool. I hope you thought you were cool first day of school. I hope you had some confidence, because I did. And I said, why can't you make it run like that? And they did. They made fun of me. It was a horrible first ride. But I wanted to show them that I knew I was different. I knew I had a signature, something that made me stand out. And I said, check this out. And I went, I stood there way too long. And they were like, sit with us. This will be fun. So for the rest of the bus ride, I'm sitting with a senior. And I'm a kindergartner. A football jock, a varsity dude, who's chatting with the letters that I wanted so bad someday. And everybody that came on the bus, everyone always goes to the back to see who's back there. But when they came on the bus, had never seen me before, or seen little kids sitting with the senior and varsity football player. So they came back and everyone was looking at me. And I was sitting there, and the senior would tap me on the shoulder and go, so when they'd come back, I'd be like, and they'd be like, well, that boy has a problem, I'll just go back there. And everyone would go back to the front. So I filled up the front that day. And by the time I got to school, I was the weird guy. Yeah, as you can imagine. I was weird from the get-go. Kids my own age are coming up, you're not ready with your mouth, like, what you do that funny with your mouth, come on. And they're like, school. First day, I'm the weird guy. I don't know if you felt bullied before. I don't know if you felt that you were different and everyone made fun of you. Even if you liked what you thought was different about you, but everybody else was like, not fun. My teachers even thought it was weird. Teachers were like, what's wrong with this kid? Because, you know, my poor teachers. I had to figure out at some point, because I could not learn the things we were being taught very easily. I was so slow, trying to figure out how to read. I couldn't figure out how to write. They contemplated holding me back every single year. And guess what? I finally was held back in 9th grade. Can you imagine being held back in 9th grade? How embarrassing is that? All your friends move on, and you don't. But guess what? I had some teachers that really helped me, and some others that didn't. I had some friends that really helped me, and others that didn't. They didn't know someday I'd be standing on a stage, maybe talking about it. No, they didn't. Now let me tell you about some teachers and some people that changed my life. Because they took the time and they cared enough to discover in me my signature moves. You see, I could make people laugh because I was weird. I could. I just had to figure out what it was that was my shtick. What's your shtick? What's your act? Okay, so every day, I try to figure out a new way to make people laugh. I was weird, like I said, but I went to the dentist. I'm the cool guy in the building. Because when you sit in a dentist's chair, what does he say? Open wide. Okay. Wow. The dentist is like, I'm not going to jump in there, but I can use both hands, so this is interesting. My dentist loved working on me. Because my dentist was impressed with the size of my mouth. He said, man, you're lucky. You're the littlest kid I've ever seen with a mouth that big. And everybody else made fun of me, but my dentist. I mean, even that first day after school, I went home and I said, oh, they didn't like me, and they said I loved them. I a big mouth, I want to go back to school. She goes, you're not ugly. You're so nothing. But your mouth is kind of big. You'll grow into this. That's what happened. But to the dentist, I was a best patient too. I'd sit in the chair. I remember listening to the sounds of the dentist's office. It was kind of an interesting place. See, every time he'd walk around back to wash his hands, I'd pretend like I was working on myself. Kind of mess with him a little bit. He'd walk around back and I'd be like, because he said to me, if you have a big mouth, you can do some funny things with it. I bet you can do some funny things with your mouth. I said, sure I can. I can do this. And nobody that I knew could do this.